I'm a multidisciplinary artist, but mostly textile these days. I've had a meandering art path. Parents who are very involved in the art community here in Cincinnati, but I will say I spent a long time away from art. For me, art has been an outlet for anxious energy. It lets me kind of slow down and focus my attention. Even started in school, I would be like doodling in my margins as a way to like really get me focused and paying attention. This one does have a name. It's called Hotter Days. We're kind of dealing with the weight of things, but that doesn't mean we can't still have fun, right? The sun's sweating, but the animals are still having a good time. You've got a bird and a fish on a skateboard. A lot of how I also started is through upcycling and just like working with whatever I have around me. I've always tried to have a level of consciousness just in my life, and that's definitely transpired into the art that I make. This is actually a scrap from my dad's old work jacket. When I first started messing around with things back in 2018, I had like a jean jacket and some like scrap fabric, and I was messing around with block printing, and I ended up making my first like upcycled jacket. And I wore it that night to a first date with my partner that I've now been with for 6 years. I've done a lot of apparel upcycling. The image I drew here, empowerment of self-reflection, and it's not necessarily a softness, there's really a power in that. So you can see kind of this moon-faced image of a person. They've got a book with them, so they're kind of like meditating, but there's this like snake, and it's all enclosed in a heart as well. So I feel like there's a lot in that imagery that speaks to my ethos. If I was printing this, you would just push the ink through the screen and you would have it on your shirt. My background, actually, I went to school for urban planning, and a big driver that's really run through my life but really revealed itself in school was my love for bringing people together, community development, being an active artist, and if you're putting yourself out there, going to these events, one of my favorite ways I have connected with community. My name is Ray Miller. If you want to see more of my work, see what I've been up to, new creations in the studio, you can come to the Milford Art Affaire on September 28th.